pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Color guard. The audience may be seated.
Hi, I'm Gloria Mendoza, Mayor of the City of Grandview, Washington. I am honored to speak to the community about the importance of celebrating this National Day in the United States of America. I feel immensely privileged to stand alongside our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and civilians who served. We are here to salute the American flag, a flag that remains a universally recognized symbol of freedom, democracy, and hope. In the Stars and Stripes, we recognize the enduring commitment of the American people to protect, defend, and serve whenever and wherever needed. These are unprecedented times when we should stand united as one to protect one another. As Mayor of the City of Grandview, I thank you for honoring this day in a safe celebration. In closing to our youth, I say, when life throws uncertain and challenging times, you re-strategize, protect, and charge forward. God bless you, and God bless America.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryan Slaw, and I have the privilege of honoring our special guest at this year's Stokely Square July 4th celebration. This year we have a true honor of having Bill Flory be our special guest. You see, Bill means a lot to not only this community, but this very event itself. A little history first. Bill was born here in Grandview in 1928. So he is a Grandview son, or a Grandview boy, if you want to call it that. He grew up here, began work here, and has lived here most of his life, outside a short naval stint at Whidbey Island and some time in Arizona. Before leaving on that grand adventure to Arizona, he needed to find his companion. And there's where he found Pat, while working at the GE facility in Richland. They were married in 1951. Now, prior to their marriage, and I got the opportunity to sit and interview Bill, or actually talk with Bill, and I've known Bill for a number of years, but I got to learn quite a bit more about him during our conversation. They said, how did you meet Pat? How did that come about? Was it love at first sight? Did she fling herself into your arms immediately? And he just kind of chuckled and said, no, but we were working at the same GE facility and working in the vault. And Bill said he would work in the vault and she would work out on a couple desks, doing some paperwork out there and doing some other work. And he said I'd stand and I'd watch her and look at her until she looked at me. And then when she looked at me, I'd wink. Now my question, of course, to him was, did she wink back immediately? And he said, well, no, that took some more time. But they would, of course, attend a lot of the social events around the area at that time, avoid the termination winds that came through. And in 1951, they were married. As I said, they moved down to Arizona for a time to do some work there. And in 1975, they moved back to Grandview. The main reason was for Bill to take care of his ailing father in the house that his father had owned, and in the house that Bill still lives in this day. Bill is very active in the community. As I said earlier, Bill was instrumental. In fact, he started this Stokely Square event. In 1977, he began doing this event every year. There are pictures up on his wall of not only this event in various times during the past, but also of the gazebo that is here at Stokely Square. He and some other individuals, I believe it was Mike Thornock and others, helped build and maintain this gazebo. Since 1977, truly a labor of love and devotion to not only the community, but to the country. To Bill, it's another year of success for the Stokely Square celebration. I talked a little bit with Bill, as I said, And I asked, what did he really want people to walk away with from this celebration? And he said, a love of the flag, the understanding of unity underneath that banner, a symbol of a pride in a country that works together to solve problems. And this is what Bill Flory wanted everyone to take away from these Stokely Square events. I believe that this is not the last year for Stokely Square. I believe, in fact, it's just getting started. I wish to publicly and on video proclaim a big heartfelt thanks to Mr. Bill Flory, not only for his devotion as a father, for his devotion as a husband, for his community involvement, and for his tireless service, but for being a grand example. As I sat and spoke with him, I was reminded of times that I talked with my grandparents. I didn't get a good chance to do that. I only knew one of my grandparents. Only one was still alive when I was around. And I remember distinctly sitting at her feet and hearing stories of the Great Depression, of how my dad grew up, which gave me a lot of good leverage, and how and what the country meant to her. Wouldn't it be great if all of the youth today could have those grandparents to sit and listen to and learn from? So I thank you, Mr. Flory, for your service to the country, your service to the church, your service to the community, and to the service to oh so many individuals which you have touched. Thank you very much.
Honor guard, 2, hit! Port, hard! Ready!